we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now he breaks his back. 1 out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Just missed. Now snap throw to first. Witt back on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. That one hammered center field. That's bad. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
1 down, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wong brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one off the mark,
and
it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman, and that's in there for strike 1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Boston, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Crochet back to work. And that's outside.
Ball.
Foul ball. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Michael Garcia. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit to first, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Snap throw to first. Garcia back in on a dive. In there for strike one. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Garcia off of first with two away.
Get out of here, Royals.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
Once you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Up and in. 3-1 now. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's downstairs.
That's down.
And now it's even 1-1. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And there's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing, called strike. And it's through for a hit.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. Lugo throws to first. Story back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
2-2.
In the air to left down the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt drops into the glove, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. And here is Jonathan India.
Hitter, Jonathan India.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Got him. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Witt at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2-2.
Left field, way back there. Durant ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Two down, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Bregman to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Fenway Park. Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
First pitch
Ball,
misses.
outside.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting
fielder,
approach, and that's a great example of why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Durant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lugo keeping an eye on him. Now it's Alex Bregman, just off the inside edge. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Duran, the runner at third. Bregman over at second with 1 down. And another ball. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
That misses,
no, that missed. That's
and it's 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Too low, and it's ball 3. That's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Salvador Perez. Just missed. Perez, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one actually will be grabbed by Story. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman Michael Massey.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 0 for 1 so far.
No, that's down. Ball.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5.
2-2.
And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Hit in the air, left field. Duran under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by
Now
Aaron
batting,
Boone,
right
but
fielder,
end the curse
Hunter Renfroe.
a year later. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Flied to right his first time. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's down and in.
Count.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom 4, here's
Leading
Trevor
off
Story.
For the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Perez down to first with it. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here is Wilyer Abreu. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox 1. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. Crochet back to work. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside. On the ground. And foul ball. Line to left. Durant makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman,
Michael Garcia now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive and a base hit right there. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
Next to hit, Kyle Isbell. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Josh
the Red Sox.
Winkowski will take over here.
Number 25.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
Josh
And this is where a bullpen can
Winkowski.
give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rafaela makes a nice running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run,
shortstop,
and we saw it right
Bobby
there.
Witt Jr.
That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check swing called strike. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cedar.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting Jaron Duran. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Royals up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Now a fly ball to right center. Snags it on the run. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Down low, it kicks away. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
And ball four, two aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Michael Massey.
First and second, no outs. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a ground ball to first into the outfield, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. First offering and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Pasquantino at third. Perez over at second. Renfroe over at first with one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bases loaded, one away. Stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Another 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third comes across. And it's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. He's 2 for 2. Lifted in the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses, and it's 1-1. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the sixth
Leading
inning.
off
Here's the
for
second
the
baseman,
Red Sox.
Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Slapped foul.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a
That's
little
the
bit
ball.
low.
2-2.
That misses,
Count is full.
and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch
Now
on the run right there.
Third
He
baseman,
saved extra bases for sure. If the
Devers.
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Devers
That missed.
up
That's
to him
a
for the
ball.
third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering
Ball.
misses down and away. Next one
Full
in
count.
the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
So Devers will
Take your
take his
base, ball
base.
four.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this
Now batting,
walk,
the
but
first
this is the
baseman,
point in the game when every sign of
Tristan
wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Said we gotta hit it up.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
1-2.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, that'll make
Now
you
batting,
smile out there on the
shortstop,
mound, or maybe
Trevor
pump out your
Story.
chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Here's Story now. Off the mark there.
Ball.
And that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Two outs. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
This one popped up. Massey. And that is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bregman sends it to first, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There's a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Wilson getting ready to go. Bernardino also getting ready. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, first baseman Vinny Pasquantino.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Casas takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
Salvi steps into the box now. Slice to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Towards first, glove side, but it gets through. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 3. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the seventh. Still stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That missed inside, and it's 1-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That's a little high, and it's 2-1.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the seventh. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Renfroe in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Seth Lugo won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Erceg, a 6'2" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Yoshida at first, one gone. That's to third. Garcia. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching for the Red
Brennan
Sox.
Bernardino on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, MJ Melendez.
Left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Swing and a miss.
Well, on
Your ball,
paper,
one strike.
it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Gets the outside corner with that one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael
Stepping in,
Garcia.
Michael Garcia. There's a strike. Base is empty,
No ball,
1 away,
1 strike.
and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses outside,
out.
and the count even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This to third, Devers. On to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is outside. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Red Sox 1. Back in Boston, and now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is fouled back. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Tapped up the first base side, and it goes just foul. The Royals leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. We go to the ninth. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Bernardino back to work. Inside, just missed. Action in the pen down there. Justin Wilson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Bregman tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered in this game. Grounder might be two. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, catcher Salvador Perez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Witt at second. Perez at first. Two out of the inning. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And that is that.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with two outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Rafael Devers. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on the ground to second. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. And a strike.
0-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit.
Yoshida.
Fastball for a strike. And that's down and away. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Estevez is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
And now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Ball game.